Hello YouTube, this is Texas Beast, aka Evan, whatever you want to call me. Okay, in this video I would like to talk to you today about if you are a new paintballer or even think about joining the sport of paintball as of 2013, what to get, what not to get, stuff like that, the price budget. Paintball is very expensive, the paint costs money, the air is not cheap. At my local field, it costs $5 for all day air. 3,000 psi HBA tank, which is great. I mean, I would use my own tank, but everyone else is using the rental tank. They're not bad. Anyways, first off, the absolute first thing you want to get for paintball is your own mask. Okay, those masks at the rental fields, at the paintball fields, are gonna be scratched up on the lenses, just dirty all around. Other people have worn the mask, so it's germ spreading and stuff like that. You can't see out of the mask because it's blurry, foggy, fogs up, stuff like that. You need to get your own mask, and the mask I would recommend as of 2013 is a V-Force Profiler, because you're new, you don't need anything like a Dive 4, you don't need like a Empire Vent or anything like that. I would say right now get a V-Force Profiler or V-Force Shield, because the shield has a head shield, a neck shield, really protects your head. Easily changeable lenses, you can change the lenses. If you needed to change your lenses or replace the lens, they come in a lot of colors too, so if you're a color freak, you gotta have a certain color. V-Force masks are great, check them out at your local shop or eBay or Amazon, whatever you purchase or you're planning to purchase your equipment from. Also, the second absolute thing you need to get in paintball is a hopper, okay? I can't stress this enough. If you're out there shooting a little, Tippmann 98 at your local field, and the paint's all, breaking and chopping, and you're just having to clean your barrel with a squeegee, you need to get your own hopper, and I would recommend getting like a Halo or a Velocity. If you have the money, a Die Rotor or a Pinocchio. At least if you have your own hopper, you don't have to worry about having to shake your gun to shoot it. Okay. Also, let me say it this way: if you're gonna use CO2 and your gun will work with it, you gotta know. Most guns nowadays only can be run on HBA, or known as high pressure compressed air tanks. You need to get a anti-siphon, which are not cheap. They're like another $60. So I recommend getting an HBA tank, your own HBA tank, or known as compressed air, or N2. There's so many things you can call them. You need to get a high-pressure paintball tank, okay? And I will show you one right now. Okay, this is a high-pressure tank right here. This is my personal tank with a Die Rhino cover. Okay. This is a 68-4500 HBA tank. Notice it doesn't look anything like a CO2 tank, like your average Walmart or at a rental field. Rental fields now are starting to use these kind of tanks, okay, because they're cheaper on the air. Their tanks are so much easier to fill, much better air. CO2 is this crappy air, going through your gun, and if it gets cold, the tank gets cold, it's going to start freezing your gun's internals, and things start happening, and then all of a sudden your gun breaks. That's why you need to use high pressure air. We're in 2013 now. You should be able to get one of these on eBay or whatever, Pro Shop, pretty cheap, $100, new or used. On eBay, you can even find a good deal on a Crossfire 68-4500 or a Per Energy 68-4500 for around $60-70 on eBay. That's not bad. That's not bad. Now that means when you have that kind of tank, you can just go pop, without having any freezing problems or whatever with your tank. At least now you have your own mask, your own hopper, and your own tank. Now all you're putting all that on your local field's rental gun, like a Tippmann or Piranha, which Piranhas are better than Tippmann in my opinion. But now you won't have any problem with air. Your air is going to be good. Your paint breakage or chopping won't happen anymore. No more shake and shoot. You got a nice hopper, and then you got a nice mask. So you don't have to worry about mask fogging up and you can't see and stuff like that. Okay? Now after you have all those three things, I recommend you getting your own gun. Now, the gun I recommend if you're a new player and you want to play woods ball or you want to play maybe a little bit of speedsball, get a Piranha GTI or a Piranha Evo or something like that. Piranhas are great guns. They will not fail you. Okay, Piranhas are like 70-80 bucks on eBay. They're hit and miss now because we're hitting 2013. You need to go out and find a Piranha or something like that. I would rather have a Piranha over a Spider, okay? Unless you have a Spider Pilot ACS, the older ones. I have one myself, actually, when I play like woods ball or something. Great gun, they work great, no problems. Run HPA on it, do not run CO2. It will tear up your gun's internals and you will have problems, okay? If you have a little more money, okay? Right now we're looking at, let's go over how much it'll be right now. For a tank, for the mask, for the hopper, you're looking about the tank $40, the hopper another $50, the tank another 80, 100 bucks. I'd say about 200 bucks. Not bad, right? Right. Okay. So, and then add your own gun. If you get a Piranha GTI, 70 bucks. Another 70 bucks, 270. You're still under $300. Okay. That doesn't mean you need to go out and buy a $300 gun to compete with, you know, the speedball players or anything like that. Now, if you're into speedball, you could use Piranha GTI and speedball if you get the electronic version, which is probably around 100, 120, depending where you can find it, if you can get one. I would recommend getting like a used E-Tech Ego 5, 6, or 7. They are $300 guns, but they work great. No problems. You can use it in woodland or, you know, if you're a speedball player, speedball of course, because they're speedball guns, but you can use them in woodland, no problems. Okay, and they're really good on air efficiency. You won't have any problems with those Egos. Even being, you know, 5, 6, 7 years old, and we're in 2013, those guns will work great. Okay, no problems. Now, if you don't have enough money for E-Tech Ego 5 or 6 for, you know, 130 plus, then I would say a Piranha GTI. We already said that. What other guns are there that are good? I would say maybe a Tippmann upgraded, a Tippmann 98 upgraded. I mean, like upgraded to the max, like everything, the barrel, the maybe even with electronic trigger frame, all that. That's for woods ball. But if you're a speedball player and you're looking for a really good deal, really check out used Egos at your local pro shop or eBay or Amazon or whatever you try to find your equipment from. Also, if you have the money, get a Bob Long Alias Intimidator. Bob Longs are really efficient on air, probably the best guns for the price. It's a great company. Bob Long Technologies will take care of you if anything happens to your gun. Also Planet Eclipse, they're a great company, you know, for the Egos. They'll take care of you, you know, customer support, service, you know, tech support, whatever you gotta call something, ask them about something, they'll know, you know, what, if you don't even know what gun you have or whatever, you can always call them and ask them, and they'll tell you, they'll help you out, step by step, guide by guide. Also, if you think this video, excuse me, if you think this video is not really helping you out on the gun part, I mean, I went over the mask and everything pretty well. I would say go to YouTube right now, youtube.com, type in some guns you've been looking at, you know, for the price that fits you, and see them shooting and see reviews on them. I'm going to start doing a lot more reviews on guns. If you check out my other video, I have a E-Tech Ego, I believe it's a 2005, maybe 2006, Jungle Green that I did a review on. It'll be uploaded before this. Also, another great gun that you should get for the money, being an '08, is a Spider Electra, the newer version, with eyes. It's silver. It's a beautiful gun. It's a Spider, which is easy to maintain, but they're not bad. I've owned Spiders. They're not that bad of guns. Okay? I've never owned a Piranha, but Spiders are just as good as Piranhas. So if you're going to be a Speedball player, I would say go with a Spider Electra to start off with. Okay? And then have your own mash, your own topper, your own tank. Okay, that'll get the job done for a good while, good 2 years maybe. And if you need to upgrade your gun, if you're starting to hit in like tournaments, you're entering tournaments, you have your own team or whatever, I would say trade it or sell it and get like a Proto Matrix PM5, which means a 2005 Proto Matrix, 2006, 2007, whatever you could find. They're great guns. You can use them in Woodsball, you can use them in Speedsball. They are spool valve guns, which means you have to lube the bolt a lot more than poppet valve guns, which like Egos, Bob Long. Okay, I would say right now, in 2013, don't try to find and use E-Tech Ego. You cannot go wrong with an Ego. They are great guns. They perform great. Even being used, they're great guns. You can always put a Virtue board in the gun and just make it 3 times better. Okay, so also another company that's not really around, but you can still buy parts from them and stuff, is in Create Designs. Okay, the ProMaster is a great gun, or the Bushmaster. They're old school, but they are great guns. I own a lot of Indian Creek Design guns. I own a ProMaster, the Lasoya ProMaster, and I own a lot of Bushmasters, or known as the B2K, B2K2, B2K4. I have a B2K2, B2K4 with PDS. They're great guns for Woodsball or Speedball, okay? They're mid-level tournament guns, so you can take them to tournaments, and hopefully you win. Okay? Now, if you don't have a lot of money for a hopper, I would say the most you want to spend on a hopper would be, around $30 to $50 online, and I recommend getting what we call a V-Loader Revolution. It's a great hopper. It works with a lot of guns. It feeds about 12 balls a second, okay? And the guns I talked about, they really won't go any faster than that, except for the Egos or the Bob Longs or whatever. Okay? The Egos will be shooting easily at 20 balls a second, okay? Whatever mode you have it. Semi, how fast you shoot the trigger, And if you're looking for a gun that doesn't need a battery or any modes or anything, I would go with a Piranha GTI non-electric version. Okay, that's a great gun. Really, really nice. It came out, I believe, in 2008 late or 2009 early. It's a great gun. You can check them out. So, alright, well, this has been a Texas Beast video. Sorry, this video's been a long video. We just had to cover this topic about, the gear you need to get. Also, I didn't mention this, but the shoes, I would just say just use old tennis shoes. If you have to have something nice, I would say some used soccer cleats. You don't want to be out there with brand new soccer cleats, playing woods ball. Get them all dirtied up. I mean, you're gonna get them dirty anyways. Why not just buy them used? 10 to 20 bucks, whatever, eBay or whatever. I got my soccer cleats from eBay. I got my gun from eBay. I got all my equipment from eBay. Okay, it's a great website to get your equipment. They have great stuff. People are friendly on there. So check out eBay. All right. Well, this has been a Texas Beast video, and I want you to comment on the below. Tell me how I'm doing. Rate, like my video, share it. I'm gonna post this on Facebook as well. So all my Facebook friends, check me out on YouTube. I've been behind on YouTube videos for a long time now, so starting to come back, make more videos, and I'll have some shooting videos on my Ego soon, and we'll get some videos up for you. Alright, this is Texas Beast signing off.